I was hoping that we would get to see Nobara be a badass in this episode, and it did not disappoint. I got a bit worried when Yuji first picked her up and ran off. I thought, oh, this is just going to be another episode of Yuji being awesome, which is fine. I like Yuji just as much as the next guy, but this needed to be Nobara's time to shine, and that's exactly what she did. This was the episode that proves that Nobara is more than deserving of standing alongside Yuji and Megumi. What's up, y'all? It's your man, That Dude, bringing you guys another video. I am giving y'all subscriptions down below, so if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, I review every episode, and I talk about their anime too. You don't know missing things, so go hit that button. Also, feel free to follow and hit me up on Twitter at DatDudeAnime. For as strong as Yuji is, he needed Nobara in this episode, and that's because Yuji is pretty much all brute strength. If a problem can't be solved with kicks and punches, Yuji doesn't have much for you, and that's where Nobara came in this episode. Her ability to combat cursors from a distance and essentially lay traps, that was the difference maker. That is what allowed them to come out on top in this episode. After they were hit with the cursed blood that brought about the decomposition, I think Yuji would have died if Nobara hadn't been there, because what would he have been able to do to stop that? He needed Nobara there to turn the tables on the two brothers that were fighting, the two cursed brothers. That sounds so weird, the cursed brother curses. He needed Nobara there to turn the tables, and without Nobara there, I do think that the hostage that Curse took at the end probably would have died, because Yuji wouldn't be able to save him, because Yuji had to chase down the truck. Would he have been able to keep up that same kind of speed to chase down the truck? And then how would he have stopped the curse from killing the guy once he caught her to the truck, if he did catch her to the truck? Like, how would he have stopped that? He needed Nobara there. So I think Nobara there being there potentially saved Yuji's life and definitely saved that hostage's life. Plus, you just gotta love the way Nobara approaches fighting curses. That chick gives zero fuck. She didn't bat an eye when she was hit with the cursed blood, and you just gotta respect the way she is willing to drive nails into her own body just to then do damage to the curses. You gotta like her character. Now, I'm not trying to get on my soapbox and talk about how severely lacking most shonen anime are when it comes to strong female characters, but most shonen anime are severely lacking when it comes to strong female characters that get a notable amount of screen time. So I want to see Nobara succeed. I want to see her be strong in her own right and be a contributing member of the group and be able to stand on her own strength and her own merit as a Jujutsu sorcerer or sorceress in her case. And I want all of that. So I like these scenes in these episodes where she is a contributing factor as to why they were able to defeat strong curses. I don't want her to be some kind of third wheel that is then carried along by Yuji and Megumi, because that happens a lot when it comes to shonen anime. And so far, Nobara hasn't been that. We haven't seen episodes where she has been as important as she was in this one, but she hasn't been just some carry-on that is supported by Yuji and Megumi. She hasn't been that, and I hope she doesn't become that. I like her character so far, and I want her to remain as strong as she is right now. Hopefully with the power scaling, as Megumi and Yuji just become exponentially stronger, she also grows at a comparable rate to them. Because if she doesn't, she's going to go the way that a lot of characters in shonen anime go, where your two leads or whoever your leads are, as they get stronger and stronger, they just outclass everyone else by so much that everyone else basically becomes useless. I hope that doesn't happen to Nobara, because again, so far I like her character. Outside of watching Nobara be a badass, the best scene in this episode came at the end when Yuji was lamenting having to kill, and in turn Nobara was just like, fuck him. You know, that's not explicitly what she said, but that's basically what she said. She was just like, fuck him, you know, I don't have time to worry about that kind of stuff, and so she doesn't. And she just doesn't worry about it. She kills whoever or whatever she has to kill and just goes on about her day. I like that part of her character, and I found that seemed to be pretty funny. But with that, guys, that's all I have for you in this one. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up, and if you are so inclined, subscribe and share. It would help me out a lot. If you didn't like the video, let me know why in the comments. We could talk about it. I respond to almost everything. And again, feel free to follow and hit me up on Twitter at DatDudeAnime, and I'll see you guys in the next one.